Okay, let's start. Our first question goes to Gabriel Gonzalez with Kate Cypress.
Hey, Paulo, how are you?
Hey, man, I'm good, and you?
I'm doing good, thank you. Can I ask, you are still training in Brazil, right? When do you plan to go out to Fight Island?
I'm not sure, but I think they send the tickets. Can you see me?
Yeah.
No. Okay. I think they send the tickets to Tuesday morning, I believe.
Gotcha. Now, you've talked about before that you want to be the next great Brazilian champion. What does it mean to you personally to follow in the footsteps of Anderson Silva, Jose Aldo, these guys who held the belt for a long time for Brazil?
Yes. To me, it looks like keep the legacy of Brazilians on. Yeah, keep the legacy of Brazilians on the company, on the high position on MMA. You know, I think we have a very good traditions. We start with this business, this fight business. So it's this. It's keeping the legacy, it's keeping the history of Brazilian fighters on the top of the world.
When you were on The Ultimate Fighter and everyone got introduced to you, you were very young in your career, and the show, you didn't get all the way, but today you're probably the most successful guy from your season of The Ultimate Fighter. What changed for you after the show that you've had so much success?
I think Eric was there on my season, but on different things. He was against me. Do you remember me? Of course, you remember. I
achava que você era peso pesado.
Oh yes, I was big on that time already. I found his glass on the floor of the pool. he was crazy that night. Yeah, I think the Ultimate Fighter changed my mindset, changed my way of thinking about fights, and how I see myself as a fighter also. So I just eu segui meu objetivo. Como é que eu falo? I follow it.
Chase my dreams.
I chase my dreams. Keep my focus, my whole focus on my goal, my dream, and stood training, study. No, eu mantive. I maintain training hard every day, and I think I don't give up. That's why I got some more successful than another guys, because I keep work hard. When I got that decision, that loss by decision was not an official loss, but helped me to not take one more of that feeling. I'm talking about the lost feeling. So when I felt how bad is take a one loss on your career, I decided to work hard to not got more defeats. That's right.
I decided to not work hard to not have another defeat.
Yeah, that's it. So I think that's why, and I keep the focus 100% focus on one thing and come back to UFC, and after that, after come back to the UFC, came to got the title shot.
I understand. Can I ask, how motivating is it, because you have a team that has not one but two double champs? How motivating is it for you to work with guys like Cejudo and Pitbull, and as you go into your first UFC title fight?
We are a team of champions, and not only champions but double champs. When I say we, I mean the coach, Eric Borrachinha, and another guys who work with him, work the people that he works. We have confidence on our job, our work, and we know the way. He knows the way to walk, to take this big successful. So I try inspire on those guys, Patricio, Cejudo. This is a good reference to me, you know, good reference. It's a good reference to follow those guys, to do what they did, what they still are doing. I think it's good having those guys near of me.
We know that Adesanya is known for very big, very flashy walkouts. This is obviously a very big fight. Do you have anything special planned when you come out to the cage?
Que falou?
Que a Adesanya sempre entrar com coisas muito animadas. Você tem algo planejado para entrar?
My song, my music is motivated. Also, is a cool song. I think that song brings me a lot of energy to my fights, like energy from the sky, from God. That's what I.
My final question, you're known for wearing a lot of fancy t-shirts lately, Paulo. Can I ask who has better style, you or Coach Eric?
Do you have a doubt about that? Of course, him. I cannot compete with this guy. This guy is a different level. He's like a pop star, rock star. I'm learning with him. I will get there one day.
Thank you.
Clothing line. So linha de roupa.
Our next question is from Gabe Pengalingan with Dojo Drifter.
Hey, Paulo, how you doing?
Hey, man, I'm good. And you?
I'm doing great. You look to be in great shape. How much weight have you lost throughout the camp, and what do you think how much do you weigh now?
I think I'm weighing 94 kilos already.
All right. Was it tough getting the weight off and getting in condition for this fight?
Foi difícil para perder o peso e o cardio para essa luta.
I think yeah. I think it's true because I got a very very heavy weight before some months ago. Before after I did my two surgeries on my left arm, as you know maybe, because I did twice surgery in the row, one to fix another one, so I got a lot fat, and I think I hit 100, almost 150 kilos, a lot of pounds, almost heavyweight, yeah, maybe. So
250.
Yeah. pounds.
250 pounds.
Yeah. So
Wild.
that was the big problem to cut the weight. But I had I had time to cut this weight with healthy
Mhm.
and but I feel great, man. My cardio is great. I can do 5 rounds with no problem. I can do 5 rounds pressionando, push him every time, all time.
That's it.
Awesome. And emotions seem to be running high. Do you think fighting with emotion actually helps you, or do you tend to shut off emotions once you're in the octagon?
Você, o emocional dentro vai ajudar você desliga a sua emoção.
Yeah, I think the emotion can be, everything can be very good or very bad for you. You need to decide how you use that to help or to hurt you or to put you in trouble. I know how I use, and I use to help me,
Mhm. And this fight on.
Of course, you're right. I have emotional for this fight. A good, but I look. I can see this for the good point of vision. I think will be good to me, not bad.
Yes, and this fight on Fight Island, it'll be contested without a crowd. Do you wish that there was a crowd here in your
I'd
title
like to
fight?
have a crowd, of course. I'd like to have the whole thing working there. The normal situation. To when I hit him, the people be excited on the seats. But no problem, no problem with no crowd also. Just the boss, Dana White, and those guys, directors from UFC, and my team there will be nice because we train like that, right? On the gym, empty, just with my team, no crowd, no people watching, so that's okay.
All right, and lastly for me, Israel Adesanya has often criticized your muscles.
I'm very
yeah?
positive guy. I'm very positive guy.
Nice.
I always try see the good part of every history, every situation. Even on the not very good situations, I try to see the positive things. I think this
That's
is
awesome.
a kind of mindset of champions.
Yes.
Mindset.
Champions.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thank you.
And lastly for me, Adesanya often criticizes your physique and your muscles. Do you think he's actually intimidated by the physicality that you bring?
Adesanya sempre critica seus músculos, você acha que ele tem medo de seu physical?
Of course, yeah. When you look for one guy very powerful, strong man, you sign off alert, turn on then you cannot stop in front of him for a long time. If you got one shot, can be the last one, and everything's over after that. So need to figure it out.
Well, thank you very much for your time, sir. We'll be tuning in for your fight.
Our next question is from Gustavo Faldão with ESPN Brazil.
ESPN Brazil.
ESPN Brasil caiu. Fala.
Tá me ouvindo? Fala, Borrachinha, tá me ouvindo?
Tô ouvindo. Tudo bem?
Tudo certo. Primeiramente, queria, né, começar perguntando como é que tá aí essa reta final sua de preparação para essa luta com a Adesanya.
Tá muito boa, muito bem, obrigado. Tá indo tudo perfeito.
E ele sempre é um cara que também gosta de te provocar, né? Vocês trocam bastante provocações e há uns minutos atrás, a gente, nesse mesmo coletivo que a gente tá fazendo com você, a gente tava fazendo com ele, chamou você de burro, entre outras coisas. Isso aí te incomoda, assim, te dá mais vontade ainda de meter a mão na cara dele ou não?
Não, é profissionalismo. Fazer profissionalismo. O bater nele independentemente de qualquer coisa. Independentemente. Eu não, se eu falar, tipo assim, eu vou bater com mais vontade, ou vou entrar com mais vontade, então quer dizer que antes eu não tava? Não. Ele tem assim, a gente vai lutar pelo título, que é uma coisa que eu vejo de uma forma, eu vejo que esse título já me pertence, então eu tenho que ir lá para dominá-lo e apagar ele, né? Não deixar com que tenha nenhuma chance de pegar esse título. Esse título já é meu. Penso assim, vou lá, entendeu? Lutar por ele, para que ele não tome de mim. Então, eu já entro totalmente motivado. Não é porque o que ele vai falar ou não vai falar, entendeu? Já estou empenhado, estou fazendo todos os dias aqui um treinamento absurdo para dominá-lo.
E essas provocações assim, que você faz com ele também, assim, isso aí te diverte também, assim, né? Parece que é uma coisa natural aí de vocês. Isso aí te diverte também, encher o saco dele, digamos assim.
Sim. Na verdade, eu falo em cima de algo que acontece, né? Que ele foge da luta, ele evita a luta, ele corre. Isso não foi eu que inventei isso, né? Isso é algo visível. Ele, quando enfrentou alguns caras que têm um poder de nocaute grande, ele evitou a luta, ele chegou a correr do Romero. Ele virou as costas assim, né? E correu. Então, então é por isso que eu chamo ele de Adesanya, né? O corredor Adesanya. O Bolt, né? Pegou Covid.
O Usain Bolt.
O Usain Bolt pegou Covid. Agora o Adesanya é o corredor número 1 do planeta.
E você é atleticano, né? Você é galo fanático, né?
Somos patrocinados pelo Atlético. Tenho o prazer de ser patrocinado pelo Clube Atlético.
E, né, no duelo você e a Adesanya aí vai ser mais ou menos Atlético e Cruzeiro lá, o Atlético indo pra cima do Cruzeiro ou não?
Sim. Acredito que vai ser uma rivalidade tipo essa. Ou Real Madrid e Barcelona, algo assim.
E qual que vai ser a tua previsão para essa luta?
Previsão de nocautear ele. Nocautear, finalizar. Eu tô treinando muita queda também.
Ground and pound.
Fazer um grande pound, imagina, fazendo um grande pound nele. Então a gente tá esperando que a luta não chegue nem no terceiro round.
É justamente isso que eu ia te perguntar, para finalizar, porque geralmente a gente sabe que quando parece que às vezes os juízes são mais erradamente, eles são mais criteriosos quando tem um campeão lutando, né? Parece que às vezes quem é o desafiante parece que precisa fazer algo a mais do que o comum para ganhar um round, né? Isso aí é uma coisa que te preocupa, tipo, critério dos juízes ali?
Não. Eu acho que para ganhar a luta tem que fazer mais mesmo. Entendeu? Acho que não pode. Eu sou do tipo. É um pouco clichê, mas eu sou plenamente apoiador dessa ideia. Acho que para você lutar e ganhar, você não pode deixar dúvida nenhuma. Tem que destruir o adversário. Tem que amassar ele, tem que destruir. Não pode reclamar depois se a luta foi parecida. Eu não estou indo para ganhar por pouquinho. Eu não estou indo lutar com ele para ganhar por uma vantagem. Estou indo para destruir ele. Estou treinando para destruir o Adesanya. Para não deixar dúvida, para deixar ele apagado, estirado no cage. Não estou indo para fazer 5 rounds. Eu não vejo ele ganhando 5 rounds. Agora, se sustentar por 5 rounds, vai ser 5 rounds de pau, de peia.
Show de bola. Obrigadão, Borrachinha. Boa sorte aí para você.
Obrigado.
That's it for me, guys.
Our next question is from Christopher Reed with the New Zealand Herald.
Incluindo falando de Usain Bolt. Muito bom quando
Hey, Paulo, how are you?
Hey man, I'm good, and you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Just on the weight cut, how far out from your fight week do you have to start going quite seriously for your weight cut?
para perder seu peso, você começar cortando o último 10 quilos quando?
Now, the last 10 kilos right now.
And what's your usual weight when you go into a fight week?
I think. Okay.
Qual é seu peso quando você entra semana de luta?
Okay. On the fight week is like 7, 8 kilos above.
Yeah. In that final fight week, what's your general process for your weight cut?
Qual é seu processo para perder?
I'm going just doing maintenance training, not so hard, just for 1 hour per day, and cutting the carbohydrates to lose some weight. And on the day before the weigh-in, I do the last shot on sauna and hot bath.
All good, man. That's all I needed to know. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Ezekiel Berganzi with Super Luchas.
Hello, Paulo. How are you?
Hey man, I'm good.
My first question is, what kind of fight do you expect from Adesanya? Do you think that he will be more offensive or that he will be more defensive like he was with Joel Romero?
I think he will do like Romero, more running, like Adesanya. Adesanya now is okay, right? Yeah, I don't know if you know, but the Usain Bolt, the faster man on the world, he got COVID, coronavirus. I wish the best for him, good recovery for him. But with this news, now Adesanya is the #1 fastest man on the world. Fastest runner of the world. Adesanya now is official, the #1 fastest runner of the world.
And what will you bring to this fight? What kind of a strategy are you preparing to face him?
Yeah, I respond almost the same question before to Brazil, to ESPN in Brazil, and I say they ask me if I'm worried about the Jews give one fight for him if this fight going to five rounds. Mm-hmm. And what I say for them is I'm not going to just be winner by one advantage or 1 point. I'm going to destroy him. I'm not care for judge. For judge. Give some round for him because I'm not going to take on this fight by decision. I'm training to destroy him, and I believe the fighters cannot be sad when he got lost by decision, because you need to be clear. That's what I did. That's why I do. I go to finish the fight and not let judge. I go to destroy him. That's what I do. I train to do that, to destroy him. And for sure, I don't believe he will be there until the third round. I will finish the fight on the ground pound. I will take him down. I will finish this fight with striking, but he will not get on the third round.
And you know how it was. This question is for Coach Albarracin too. How it was this training camp in this context of pandemic? How much different it was from the fight with Joel Romero?
¿Cómo fue los treinos durante la pandemia? ¿Cómo fue ese cambio diferente? ¿Cómo o cambio de Joel Romero?
Você quer responder? Do you want to respond?
Sure. Yeah, Paulo asked him to respond. So I think it's been a little bit different because of, we couldn't bring in as many people, or you had to stay quarantined. A lot of it is isolation. All we're doing is staying in the gym and back home. We've been tested about 3 or 4 times with coronaviruses. We brought in people from all over, really. We brought in a guy named Rafael from Germany. We brought in Soul Glow Vander from Sao Paulo, Lucas from Sao Paulo, Badola, Olympic boxer, and Achila from Brasilia, the Universal Soldier, Megatron. You got Borrachinha. We've arranged probably one of the best camps ever you can do. And, this is not my first world title during the pandemic. I had one with Henry Cejudo. And this one, I mean, we got doctors on call. We brought a doctor, his own chiropractor, and doctors here 24/7 with him. So it's actually even been a little bit better because everybody's just focused on Paulo. There's no other team. There's no other teammates. If you don't have a world title you're training for, you're not in the gym. So a lot of the focus has been just on Paulo, and you can tell he's evolved so much more. If you thought he was good in your Wells fight, he's 10 times better for this fight against Israel Adesanya. I hope his wrestling is really good because we're coming to take him down and finish him.
Thank you guys for answer and good luck on the fight.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Mojimbu with
Hi, Paulo. Hi, Coach. How are you guys?
Hi, man.
Hi.
Where are you
Hi.
from?
Yes.
Speaking.
This is a Tiger brother from China, and very glad to meet you guys. Yep. So many fans in China begin to realize you since you give a phenomenal performance over Romero in UFC 241. And many Chinese fans was amazed by your great physical strength as well as your excellent tactics. You only fought like 5 times in UFC, but you are already positioned the #1 title challenger. How do you feel about your current achievements? And what is the secret of such a rapid advancement?
Como você está sentindo pelo seu sucesso em 5 lutas, chegar a um título? E qual é o segredo para seu sucesso?
I think, great names of this sport like McGregor did his title shot on his 55th fight.
Fifth fight.
Mm-hmm. I could fight for the title for this belt before if I haven't.
I didn't.
If I didn't
Get injured.
Get injured, but it's okay. I think everything going happen on the right moment, and I think because I did a lot, I did a very good work, and I working correct. So that's why I am on this position, and I will take this belt. This is most important. I not came just to. I'm not. It's not enough. I'm not satisfied just for the title shot. I'm going to take the belt. I can see I can see myself as a champion already. So I'm not going to just to do a title shot. I am going to keep the belt that on my head is already mine.
Wow, understandable. That's awesome. So to be honest, I really enjoy the long-term beef and those trash talking you guys have been made. And I really loved when you lifted up your shirt and showed your eggs to mock Israel during the interview, right? Which is very interesting. But what do you really think of that rivalry between you guys? It is personal or just business or something in between? If you two were not in a competitive relationship, would it be possible to become friends?
I'm, look, I'm not know him so deep, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Personally, I don't know him personally.
Yeah, man, I don't know him personally. Think, and but what I saw about him is not good. Is something that not good people, not good. I mean, like humans doing, but it's okay. It's bad to him. I'm going to fight, and with a little bit more emotional against him because he like to talk shit. He like to talk shit about the person and in specific about me. So that's why I will be happy after hurt him.
Mm-hmm. So do you think this fight is a personal or just a business fight or something in between? Can you define it?
É pessoal ou são negócios ou novidade?
Yeah, it's both. It's half to half, 50-50.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I find that you went to the Paragon striking system to strengthen your striking abilities. So was it prepared for Israel, who is also known for striking? So I'm wondering, what type of a stand-up game you would bring to him into this fight?
Qual tipo de jogo no stand-up você vai levar mais para a luta?
I will do the same that I did until here. I have 13 fights, 11 knockouts. I will bring him to hard punch. I will punch him on the cage. Against the cage. I can bring him to the ground, make a ground and pound. Can you imagine that? Doing a very hard ground and pound on his chin. I think he'll be on the bad hands, bad ways. I don't know how I say it.
Bad shape.
Bad shape.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for the translation from Coach, and best good luck on you on that fight. Can't wait to see your excellent performance for the title fight. Thank you, Paul.
谢谢，我爱你
谢谢。
wow，我爱你wow，
Thank you. 谢谢。
谢谢。
And we'll take our last set of questions from Augusto Niesgay with Somos MMA.
Hi, Paulo. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm good. And you?
Hi, Coach. Also. My first question, guys, is with all the waiting, all the back and forth on social media and the bad blood coming into this fight, does it make a special one for you or is just another one?
Com todo vocês brigando no social media, isso é especial ou é só mais uma luta?
Special because I will be a champion after that fight. Mm-hmm. That's why it's so special, but not special because of him. To me, he's nothing.
Okay. Okay, and Paulo, everybody's saying that this is a precision versus power fight. Like you only have your strength for the fight. Do you like that definition? What do you think about that?
Let me show something to you. It's good because of that. I have the stand-up statistics here on my hands. I don't know if you can saw that.
Yes.
I have on my fight 8.4.
How much is it?
8.43 significant strikings.
Yep.
And him.
He has 3.9. 3.96, right?
Yes. And look his accuracy and my accuracy. Accuracy.
Yeah. Yours is higher.
My accuracy is 57 and his is 48. If you take on count, I throw more punch than him, more hits than him. It's not the people who say that is because I'm so strong and they think I have no accuracy, but I have, and I will. That's why I finished my fight.
You just prove it with numbers, man. I can tell any different. And Paulo, you have said that you want to break him mentally before the fight and then inside the octagon. Do you think you have already found a way to get into his head?
I don't try and break him mentally before. If he is broken, it's because he's weak. Bad to him. I don't care about him. If he is worried, if he is shitting his pants before the fight, bad for him. Too bad for him. You know, I'm confident. I'm confident on myself. I'm confident on my training. I know what I did on sparring days, like today, like tonight. I did. Coach was there with me. I know everything. What I work for. I work for cut his head off. So I don't know if his mind is broken or not. I don't care. I go there and I will erase him. On any case, if he's good or not, if he shit his pants or not, I will finish him. That's why I train so hard. I train so hard to not depend of my opponent. I just depend of me. If I'm good as I know as I am now, I don't care for my opponent. I can fight for, no weight, free weights. Like you understand what I mean? Like old times of Vale Tudo. That's my mindset. That's how I think about that.
Adesanya seems to be very worried. Yes, tell me.
I'm not this kind of guy who bring small guys to be part of your training. I look for the most dangerous fight to help me. To came to fight against me. We look for big guys, strong guys, 100 kilos guys to fight, to make sparring, because I believe when you do a very hard training, you will be prepared to everything happen on the fight.
Awesome. Paulo, I was asking you, Adesanya seems to be worried about your anti-doping test before the fight. What do you have to say about that? Do you want to tell anything to him?
This is very common for the guy who have his mind broken already.
Okay.
This is.
I can answer a little bit. Everybody, everybody wants to know what the eraser's on, and I can tell you what he's on. He's on the mat 6 days a week, 6 hours a day, training his ass off. And now Israel has to be worried about him being in on his legs, because then we're going to take him down and pound him out. That's what he's on. You got to be worried about what he's on when he gets in that cage, and he's going to be all over him.
And raizada.
Okay. Paulo, and also a question for Coach Borrachinha. Is there anything in Adesanya's fighting style that you should be worried about? Anything that you're studying particularly or specifically for this fight?
Yeah, you know what? Paulo had said it. We've been we're concerned about his cardio because he's been running a lot. He's in shape from running. So that's probably the most thing we're concerned about is how high his cardio is. But his cardio is not going to matter because we're going to finish him in 2 rounds.
Okay. Do you want to add anything, Paulo?
No, I'm
okay. My last question.
Could I not agree with you, Captain?
Okay, okay. And guys, my last question. I have seen your last video, so I want to know, who's the better announcer, Bruce Buffer or Coach El Barracin?
Oh, this is a hard question. I like so much Bruce Buffer.
Bruce is a legend.
He's a legend. Yeah, my heart is broken now. I don't know.
He inspired us. Bruce is a legend. I'm not trying to be.
Yeah.
We try to make the sparring as close to the fight as possible. That's why I was the announcer. That's why we painted Vander Gonçalves Sogo, his hair pink, and that's why we have a ref in there. We have the music that Israel comes into, the music that Paulo comes into. We make everything. We make sparring like it's the real fight. So that's the reason why we did that. And all the fighters, we got better strikers than Israel here. Rafael, Xavier, Megatron, Kratos, the Universal Soldier, Soul Glow,
Rafão, Toquinho, Átila, Alex estava com a gente agora.
Alex de Paula,
Malvadeza.
Yeah, Malvado. So, we try to make all the practices and sparring exactly like it was in the fight. And we brought better strikers in than Adesanya. And we're ready. He's ready, No, they won't be able to stop him. He won't be. If 5 killers can't stop Paulo, Israel better prepare to be erased.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. I'm looking forward for your fight, Paulo. So good luck on September the 26th.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for you today, Paulo. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Obrigado. Thank you. We went up.